All right, if you were thinking about moving here to the Washington, D.C. area, I think I discovered the best suburb to live here in the DMV, and it is Woodbridge in Dumfries, Virginia. So right now I am standing in Potomac Shores. This is a brand new golf course community. And guess what? The golf course is actually an 18-hole Jack Nicklaus golf course. This neighborhood, as you can tell, has several different builders that have come in here, and the prices start anywhere from $700,000 and going all the way up to $900,000. One good thing about Woodbridge is the average sales price is around $550,000, which is a lot more affordable when you get into Arlington, Fairfax, and Loudoun, which can push $800,000 or $900,000. But let's talk a little bit more about this amazing neighborhood. So you obviously have the golf course that I mentioned, and then of course right over here is the Potomac River, but they are also getting their own VRE station, which will be huge. You can ride that right in to the Pentagon. And then of course they are getting their own town center. So you got golf, town center, transportation, pretty much anything and everything you could want in a neighborhood. No wonder why this neighborhood has been so popular. But let's keep talking about Woodbridge and why I think it's the best suburb of Washington, D.C. All right, so one of the main things that makes this one of the best suburbs of Washington, D.C. is going to be the location. So right over here, we're standing by the Stonebridge shopping center, but I can hear Interstate 95. You can actually take 95 right up to Washington, D.C., and it's only about a 25-minute drive, of course, if there's no traffic, but you can also ride it there to get the metro in Springfield or places like Fort Belvoir, Arlington, Loudoun County. There's all kinds of places you can go there as well. Or you can head south, and that would be Quantico Marine Base and Stafford, Virginia as well. So the location is absolutely killer, and plenty of VRE stops and public buses as well. Now let's talk a little bit more about the Stonebridge shopping center. This place right here has an Alamo Draft House, Bar Louie, which is one of my favorite spots, and then of course a Wegmans, which tons of people buy houses just to be near one of the Wegmans grocery stores. And you can actually buy a condo here for around $300,000 to a townhouse and just walk right over to the shopping center. Probably one of the things that Woodbridge was best well known for is going to be Potomac Mills Outlet Mall. Back in the day, this was more of a tourist destination, but there's all kinds of outlet shopping, restaurants, so you really don't need to leave the Woodbridge area. But let's keep talking about, well, a little bit more about Woodbridge, and I'll give you guys some good ideas on places to live around here in Woodbridge. All right, as we're driving over here around Stonebridge, this is a really cool shopping center. Got the Apple Store, Carhartt, Starbucks, pretty much everything. But if you've never been in one of those Alamo Draft Houses, you should definitely check it out. I came out here one time to Woodbridge, and there was a DeLorean there, and they were actually doing a Back to the Future screening there, and there was all these people dressed up. It was pretty amazing. The other thing that's been driving me nuts, I got to tell you about Woodbridge, it's like turning into like the new Los Angeles or something. Over the summer, we had two artists from Woodbridge have the #1 and 2 songs on Spotify. It was Tommy Richmond with $1 Million Baby, and then Shabuzi with a bar song. So I don't know what the heck is going on in Woodbridge, but if you are thinking about buying or selling a home here, I'm definitely the Woodbridge expert. Let's keep talking about Woodbridge, Virginia. All right, so let's talk a little bit more about housing here in Woodbridge. So the beautiful thing about Woodbridge is probably the most quote unquote affordable town in the DC area. You can get a condo in here for around $300,000 to a luxury condo for $1 million, or a townhome that was built in the 60s or 70s for $300,000 to $400,000, up to millions of dollar con homes. And then of course, single families go anywhere from $400,000 or $500,000 up to like $2 million, but plenty of price options for sure when it comes to real estate. One thing I'll tell you is this is definitely a bedroom community of Washington, D.C. Most people that live here either work in Arlington or in the city, like at the Pentagon, places like that. But this right here is another neighborhood that I absolutely love. It's in Dumfries, right next to Woodbridge. This is called Montclair, another golf course community. This has been one of the most popular communities since I've been doing this for 20 years. Really mature trees. Like I said, you have the golf course, clubhouse, tennis, pools, pretty much any activity you would want. And then of course, 95 is only 2 minutes away here. So perfect location. And then also another town that you might want to consider would be Manassas, Virginia. And Manassas is only about 10 miles down the road in Manassas Airport with its VRE station. So plenty of transportation options here as well. One other thing that they have on the horizon here is they're planning to build like the East Coast's biggest sports facility for like high school athletes, all that, for around $130 million. So plenty of growth happening here in Woodbridge. And like I said, if you're thinking about buying or selling a home, definitely let me know. We can help you anywhere in the country, and definitely subscribe to my channel.